Hey guys, welcome back to Gameplayx4. I hope you guys are doing well. I think I can hear myself in one of my microphones. I think it's Ruins. That's too sensitive, your mic, bro.
You know, this is something you could have tested before you went live.
Yeah, but you know how it is.
Sound guy Ray, you're about to
Well, it's not my mic, it's Ruben's mic, all right? I cannot be in charge of everything in here. All right. Listen to my morals. All right. Anyways, I hope you guys are doing well. We had a spending week. How about you guys? How you guys doing?
It's been a chill week.
I got money. That's what I got.
Ruben got paid.
You got money? Oh yeah,
I got paid. I got paid.
I
was gonna say you got the stimulus. Yeah.
No, you ain't getting no stimulus.
The government's like, Ruben is the first guy to get stimmy.
My mom got the stimulus.
I wish.
Did she got it
already?
Yeah.
1,400.
Yep.
Oh, I need to check my transactions because I know like people are getting it either tomorrow or today.
Let me see. Let me look this up.
Yeah, let's see right now.
Did I get my stimmy?
We all got the stimmy.
Get that stimmy?
I'm not gonna get shit.
Hookers?
It says no.
I wish we'd have got this like 3 weeks ago when I was looking at the Android 18.
Did you send me a message?
Right?
It's too late now.
Says
you're not gonna get it no more.
You're too poor.
No, I haven't gotten stimmy yet.
You're too poor to get the stimmy. Oh my god.
That you sell out?
Yeah.
Oh, actually,
shut the fuck.
Oh, the one with the bus?
I forget it.
The one for one. Yeah.
Ah, damn.
That's no idea.
I didn't think we were gonna buy that. Not gonna lie.
I mean, it's Android 18. Dragon Ball Z is huge.
Yeah, it's
the
true.
Cell Saga is one of the best sagas.
Okay.
Yeah. That was my favorite character from that saga.
I'm sure people are gonna get it either tomorrow or Sunday.
Sometime this week.
Yeah, I heard it was this week. If you don't get it this week, I'm sorry, guys. More likely you're never gonna get it.
Well,
is Cali getting an extra? Cali getting an extra 600?
Yeah, it's supposed to get the extra 600.
Is it together or separate?
They just put out a bust of Madara and Obito.
That's what's up.
Obito? You mean Obito?
Well, Obito.
No. You give Ruben some shit for mispronouncing words. I'm gonna give you shit.
And then
what's up, robot?
Go ahead.
Differently.
Go ahead.
You're cutting off in and out.
I am?
Yeah. What were you saying?
I am.
No, he was like,
sorry, guys. He's an iPhone guy. I'm sorry. All right.
Androids, because you're way better.
Bro, look at my connection. This Android will get you.
You're on a computer, jackass.
That don't mean shit.
Like a Windows computer. Wi-Fi, though. At least not a Mac.
Are you guys on Wi-Fi?
I don't know what.
No. Okay.
Lately, and especially.
Hey, look, man. You got that extender. You should be better than before.
Yeah, but I don't know why. I like when I was talking to you guys last time.
Did you get it from Walmart?
And like kind of like throttling.
You got it from Walmart.
Oh, I get you saying that whole internet issue.
Yeah.
Welcome to time. Well, Spectrum, boys.
Yeah, I've been noticing that at night. Like at night, especially, it like throttles a lot.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Happens to all of us.
Oh, they have a Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta statue. Oh, I might have this up.
Really? Yeah, where you getting this at?
This looking clean.
Oh my god.
Oh, we're gonna have a statue full of a room full of statues.
Oh shit! It did sell out.
Yeah, it's a good statue.
Sure,
Which Andrew was it?
I want like
18.
Sure.
I want sell.
Yeah, according to fucking 118.
It doesn't matter.
I want to have stage 1, 2, 3 of sell.
It don't matter, boys. It don't matter. It's not like anyone's gonna buy it later.
Yeah, that's what said blue. Vegeta looks pretty nice.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's get on to.
I mean, you could buy directly from eBay, Ken.
Yeah, but they charge an arm and a leg though.
Yeah.
Like I buy a lot of things scalping, but not.
You know what I think? Nobody cares, Ken.
on those.
I don't want to say that Perunga statue.
Hey,
Oh my God! Who the hell cares?
The people who bought it.
Yeah, essentially.
Nice detail.
What were you gonna say, Andres? I cut you off.
No, I said, can't you just do paying for it?
No.
That's still $500 a week.
$500 every 2 weeks.
No, isn't it? Yeah, it's every 2 weeks or every month.
No, it's every 2 weeks.
I think it might depend on how.
No, it's 2 weeks. It's every 2 weeks. It's every 2 weeks.
No,
I've seen some that were just like for every week.
Yeah,
Really?
well,
Yeah,
things that I got
PayPal?
on paying for, and it's every month for some reason.
They do every 2 weeks for me. It's probably because I screwed them over one time.
well, no, it might be because it just depends on how expensive the item is.
Yeah, because
How much was yours?
I know.
The AT statue was like $2,300.
No, Andrew.
$300.
Wait, how much is it?
How much was yours?
The one that I pay every month is like about $400.
Okay.
So you pay $400 a month,
No. It's $400 for the item
Okay.
and you do it every month.
every month.
So you pay $100 a month.
A month.
That's some bullshit. Cause I remember I got some shit that was $700. It was like every 2 weeks for you, fam.
Yeah,
I heard
and it's
$700.
yeah.
No. It cost $700.
$700 total.
Yeah.
Why? Wait, you?
I bought Pokemon cards worth $700, and then I sold 4 and made all that money back.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, remember the whole when we were doing in the podcast, I was saying I made some money off of Pokemon cards. That was
Oh
it.
yeah, it was a grind. Yep.
I recently did a total sum of just a Charmander to Charizard collection that I have. Just them. And it was over $6,000.
You got Charizard, bro. Like, come on.
Yeah, shut up.
But there was
And every base set card, every base set common is worth $100 if you PSA graded.
Yeah, well, no, but I didn't do it even through PSA. I just did it as a raw. So I did the value. Of the
Most collectors don't want PSA. I'm gonna say that right now. They don't want graded cards. Not because they're expensive, but because
you can't put it in a binder.
I mean, not that. It's just that a lot of these places you can't really trust like that.
Right.
So they're just like because even if you sell them the graded card, most of the time they take it out of the little thing.
But you know what? Just because it's the hype right now, a lot of people are buying graded.
Yeah,
like they want.
It's because what happened was the government gave out a decent amount of money, and the people who didn't really need it, but they still got it.
Right.
They're just like, hey, yeah, I'm gonna just go invest in some crazy stuff.
Isn't it people gonna buy now?
Not only that, but collectibles. Like right now, the stock market is in a bubble, right? And that's why you see it jumping around so much.
Yeah.
One of the ways to get out of it is buying collectibles.
Well, I mean, and we could.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we put it in the segment about that YouTube video that I posted.
Nah, I didn't put it.
Yeah.
I watched it, but I didn't put it.
Okay, so I don't know if we can talk about that
right now. So we get it right now.
Okay. So if you didn't know, they snuck in a bill,
like always,
right? This bill, this bill, as of next year, so it doesn't affect 2021.
2022. Yes.
As of 2. So you were like Ken and Josh. Sometimes you guys like compare to us, right? Compare to me, Ray, and Ruben. we don't sell that much. And if anything, I've handed off shit to Josh so that he can sell it for me.
You smuggler.
But
Some illegal shit right there, bro. What's up?
but Josh throughout the year can say he sold more than probably 20 plus items, right, throughout a year. And so does Ken. Ken probably will be like, all right, I don't want this, I'm gonna sell this, I'm gonna buy this.
Crazy. I think I sell more than Ken, but Ken sells items that are for
More.
money. Like,
Right.
They go for some money.
And so what before this bill that's gonna pass in 2022, well, it already has passed and it'll take an effect in 2022, is that before you when you did your taxes, you didn't have to do a 1099, and a 1099 is for people who have like businesses, right? So you could do a 1099 for a certain amount of things that you sell, right? And then if you sell a certain amount of those things throughout
20K,
then which is 20K, or 20, I think it's 20 plus items.
Yeah, it was a certain amount of items, or it's 20K.
Right.
I think it was 20. It was more than 20 though.
Right. And then so if you did that, then you would have to submit a 1099 instead of the 1095 EZs or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then but now they took that away. So they took the 20,000 off, and they took out the amount that you're about to sell. So now if you sell anything above the amount of $600, then you have to turn in a 10.
That's BS.
And what happens is that what happens is wherever you're
of it, or
no. What this is
an item.
The thing is that it could be one item. So if you sell a graphics card for $1,000,
It doesn't matter.
What happens is that
No, I'm saying that is it the sum total? Like, let's say I sell more than $600 throughout the year, or does it have to be $600 in one transaction?
Per item.
No. So it's $600 a year, but it doesn't matter because if you pass the $600 mark, no matter what, you
throughout
have to
the year. So 600 within the year.
Okay.
Yeah.
The way what happens is that like eBay, PayPal, Etsy, whatever, they send the IRS a 1099 with your information on it, and then that way they know that you sold it, you make some money, and you're not reporting it and stuff like that.
Right. And then so since you're doing it through third parties, then I mean, look at the cards now. Like if I were to send off a Charizard, right, and I sell a Charizard, that's more than $600. So now I have to turn in like as if I'm a business.
Wow, that's crazy.
You get what I'm saying?
I can see why they would do it, because like I said, like if you looked at Pokemon, a lot of you may lie.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't know if something like that is going to stand, because technically they are taxing you twice on the same item.
So double taxation.
When you buy it, you already pay taxes.
That's what I thought too. Because I was like, wait, if I buy it, I'm being taxed. If I sell it, I gotta tax it. Like I gotta pay tax.
Double taxation. So that's what they're trying to do.
And that's why when you're doing it through a third party, the third party takes that tax away, because if you notice, eBay now does taxes. They tax. Back then, they didn't charge you a tax. You just whatever amount it was. So now that that's happening, a lot of people are gonna get affected by it, because you can say a lot of people weren't fucking obviously, even though you were supposed to, a lot of people weren't.
If there was no record of it, no one submitted that shit.
Right.
Here's the thing, right?
Claiming that in your taxes.
There's a few reasons why I don't think this is gonna stay that way. I'm gonna tell you why. One, like I said, it's kind of taxing you twice on the same item.
Mm-hmm.
And two, more importantly, they can't enforce this on Chinese goods. They can't enforce it on European goods. And we all know they sell through eBay.
Right. Is you can't. That doesn't matter, because they're doing it as you, the resident.
No. What I'm saying is that, like, on eBay, there are international sellers. They can't enforce that on them. And so all it's gonna do is it's gonna hurt American sellers, and I think they're gonna look at that and be all like, "Oh, get out!"
It's only happening to America. It's not happening to any, because that's what the bill is. So,
but that's what I'm saying. It's like comparably, it'll be too much damage because it'll kind of like force Americans out of the marketplace.
Right.
That's bad.
We need that marketplace right now.
and people are blindsided by it.
So
You're gonna see like how go away.
Yeah, because they see the just how much, because like I said, like I don't know if you guys paid attention to it, but now banks, I think it was like 2018 or 19, banks consider collectibles a viable asset.
Yeah, like a viable commodity.
Yeah, like an asset vehicle. So now when they tell you to invest in something, oftentimes collectibles will be in that list now. That's why I was just telling you the advice they're giving people who are in the stock market is to invest in collectibles to kind of offset the stock market volatility right now. And the reason why is because a lot of these things are going up to prices that no one ever expected. Like no one expected a piece of cardboard to go up to $100, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $10,000, $20,000. Like no one ever thought that was going to ever be the case, but it's happening. And you're seeing it more often. You know, you have Hot Wheels cars, you have Barbie dolls, you have baseball cars just shooting up to like
even the Funkos at one point.
Right. You even have like an old, Nintendo cartridge, like, going up to like $10 million and stuff. So it's like they're just like, yo, this is a legit thing. They have measurable returns. Jump in it, and that's one of the reasons why you're seeing a lot of activity in that area right now, because it's just a lot of people are just jumping in with a lot of money. Like it's worth buying. Like it's like you see all those buyouts on TCG Player. It's worth doing it if you get a card that's $8, you buy it out for $8, and all of a sudden that same card is $20 because you're a buyout. So now you could just sell every $8 card for a $12 profit, and that is gonna alert the government. You know what I mean? Like that's gonna alert the government, or even when you take a look at I wouldn't even be surprised if scalping has something to do with this, because if you bought all the PlayStation for $500 and you sell them all, for $800, making money. I mean, I remember when the graphics card came out, like
you stole the press already.
Yeah, they were actually bragging about it. They were like, everyone was pissed. They were like, oh, why you let them steal the graphics cards? And the guy posted on Twitter with all his like truckloads of graphics cards. He'd be like, yo, this is an easy 20,000 right here. And they're like, when you do stuff like that, it's gonna start bringing attention, especially the more money kicks in. So
that reminds me of that guy who used to be the son of the Nike, the president of Nike, I think.
Oh yeah.
Right? Who got caught?
He was skimming on the side. Yeah.
But they was skimming. Though. That's.
But he got caught because he started like bragging on the internet.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's like when you have a rare item like that, why not?
It pretty much made it where everyone who was on the app stood no chance ever.
I mean, it gave people a tax-free way to make money. That's what happened. And once people started bragging about it and doing it on a large scale, the government finally came in and said, nope.
Right. And I mean, the same thing happened with not only the son of Nike, it was also Michael Jordan's son. Because if you don't know, Michael Jordan's son and
owns a store,
they own a store called Trophy. And so they always come out with like special edition, limited edition Jordans. And this year they had like two of them, and then they were selling them out the back door to people in droves.
Yeah, and it's gonna be like something else we're gonna talk about in this podcast. Out the back door.
Yeah.
Well, it is what it is, guys. Anyways, let's start doing this news that we have for this week. Obviously, at first we have that GTA 5 is going to be crossplay on all platforms. What do you guys think about that?
It's not.
It's not. It's a maybe.
Oh, maybe? Oh, it's a potential maybe?
Yeah, you don't read articles, do you?
Hey, I thought it was for sure.
Yeah, that's what it said. Yeah, but they're not gonna do that.
Sure.
Discussion, see what you guys thought about having.
They're not gonna do it.
But anyways, like you guys,
they're not gonna do it.
Be great.
It wouldn't hurt them.
Yeah,
it'll be great for PC.
It wouldn't hurt them. They already have auto lock anyways. Like,
the thing is, like Grand Theft Auto 5 online, especially on PC, is just wrecked by hackers. You ain't doing that.
Yeah, you get hit by a hacker every day.
So if you're on PlayStation, you get into one of those lobbies, you're gonna have a bad time.
Warzone has hackers.
There was literally a hack on the PS.
Fortnite has hackers.
The Auto 5.
There's all these games
cards. It was raining cards.
Grand Theft Auto 5 is like wrecked. Like,
Yeah,
it's disgusting. how
there
they
was a
have
hack
it.
that they put all the boats. They were just raining all over the time.
Yeah, I remember.
Rockstar even like ban people.
They probably do, but they don't make a thing about it.
Yeah, their anti-cheat is kind of crap.
'Cause I remember one time I jumped into a lobby, right? They had some. I forgot what it was called. It was called like the Dominator or something. It's like this bike with like rockets on it. Some
Oh yeah.
guy came in like infinite rockets, and then what they did to this one dude was just sad. they kept following around and just killing them, and they were invincible, so he couldn't do anything about it.
Wow, that's so
As soon as
sad.
he respawned back on the map, they were just there, and they just kept killing them over and over. Like he didn't even get a chance just to do anything.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
But do you guys think that if they do have these all platforms gameplay online, will it become as big as Call of Duty?
GTA is.
GTA is already.
Sales wise, it's already beat Call of Duty.
Yeah, Call of Duty.
GTA broke records, man. Like,
But this is almost a 10-year-old game.
I mean, the online play on GTA 5 is kind of annoying sometimes. Because it's so hard.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
and it is outdated. Remember, 8-year-old.
Yeah, they had to figure out better out the cheat system though, or something.
No, even for an 8-year-old game, the online was jank. I mean, you could tell they clearly didn't have experience.
Wow.
Well,
They had GTA 4.
No. But this one was like way more in depth, and like the way you navigate the menus was just atrocious.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fact. And they never updated it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I never got like the full use to play in the online. I remember like getting like totally.
GTA Online is fun.
Yeah, now once you get in a lobby with your friends, and
that thing is so much fun.
I think you have to. You could do whatever you want in the game.
Especially when you have
so
a
many
nice
things you can
crib.
do.
Like, yo, come to my 5-star hotel real quick. Come here.
So,
Look at my garage. Look at my gold platinum crystal flying vehicle right here. Look at that. But I mean, I think it should go on crossplay already.
yeah.
It's like everything else is going crossplay. Come on, Overwatch 2 is ever going to be crossplay.
I say just let this game go and focus on the next one.
The thing is, the reason why I say this because it's going to be on this game. It's on 3 different generations. 3. It's going to be on this generation too. So might as well put crossplay in it already.
I mean, technically, it's on 0 generation.
0 generations.
Yeah,
I say just make a new game.
Well, then they're
with a better online system.
It's on PS3, PS4, PS5.
No, I know.
That's what then they were gonna make a new game.
They don't even have a generation. They're still on the Wii U generation.
How were you?
It's true.
I'm telling you why I should wait. I'm telling you, switch us.
Switch us. Yes.
Switch us.
If they call it switch us, I'll give you $20.
Watch.
Switch us. Yeah, I swear to God.
Right, let's move on to the next story right here. It seems that
they're running out of names, man. They're running out of names.
It seems that Ross
Switch Pro. No, you know what would be a nice name? The Super Nintendo Switch.
What?
That's terrible.
Okay. All right, let's move on. That's next story. All right.
I think they're gonna call it a Super Switch.
SNS.
It's okay. Look, the Nintendo is doomed. All right. Anyways, in the next story, we have the Rockstar founder Gordon Hall has passed away at the age of 51.
51.
Not the Rockstar founder. Rockstar leads the UK studio.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, you really don't read.
It says.
It literally says it. Rockstar leads.
Founder.
Rockstar leads. Founder.
Rockstar leads.
Jesus Louise.
Okay, look.
So he found another studio, and then it eventually became Rockstar Leads. It was bought by Take-Two.
Right.
But I don't think he worked at Rockstar Leads when he died. I think he worked at Blizzard.
Yeah, he joined Activision, right?
Yeah,
he was working at Mobile.
Yeah,
he did work on the best GTA of all time. Chinatown Wars.
Oh, Chinatown Trash.
Yeah, Chinatown Wars.
Chinatown Wars.
Best GTA game of all time, right there. He worked on Red Dead Redemption too. Not bad. One of the gold games. Yeah, I consider Red Dead Redemption a masterpiece.
No, because those games are boring as shit.
I think Red Dead was the best one.
Yeah. I can respect the art of what they did, right? I get it, but no.
What do you consider a masterpiece?
I I say Magic Grand Theft Auto 5 was a
Grand Theft
masterpiece.
Auto 5 was a
Yeah,
masterpiece.
I would say that's
it's
a
definitely a masterpiece.
Even
Yeah.
people who
Not in the
don't even
beginning.
play Grand Theft
In the
Auto.
beginning, that shit was broken as fuck. But
See, the thing with video games is that you gotta keep your no offense, okay, Andres and Josh, but you gotta keep your artists under control, okay? Like if you don't, they'll start doing all this crazy shit. It's like all this visionary shit, and it's like, yo, that's nice and all, but not now. Okay? not now.
no. Andres,
he puts us in that category as if he's not an artist himself.
It's like you gotta it's like you gotta like take the watering can and like put out the fire a little bit, but only a little bit. Okay, because you want them to be creative, but you don't want them to control everything.
what?
The fuck is that?
Hey, do you have a cricket soundbite? Go ahead.
Yeah, put the cricket, right?
No,
Put the
no, I don't have a
cricket.
cricket.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
Just go like that.
Bruh.
Oh my god.
Right, no, that
Yeah, you're done. You're fired. That's it.
one. You have one job, the cricket, dog.
But all seriously, yeah, like the problem with Red Dead, it's just too slow in the beginning.
Yeah, there was not too many updates.
Like, it's like when it picks up, but it shouldn't be that much of a grind either.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I
You
remember
think
for a
LA Noir is
quest,
a masterpiece?
for one quest it took like 6 hours because you don't know where.
Well, see, LA Noir, I think it is a masterpiece. Okay, it's good. It's not a masterpiece, but it's good. But again, but that's the kind of game it is. It's like
Hold on, we got a Kingdom Hearts fanboy in here. Yo, mute him.
Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts.
You mute that guy.
All right.
Yeah,
He said it.
mute him. There you go. All right, he's muted. You don't get to talk today.
I fucked up.
Anyway, what you
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, Andre just looking like that.
No, I think it's good, but I don't think it's a masterpiece. But the thing is, LA Noir is that kind of narrative game.
It's a
Yeah,
really good
but-
narrative game though.
No, it is, but I don't think it's a masterpiece.
That was on the Switch, but
Yeah.
GTA is not.
Yeah, but
But
yeah, I
you can
think
have masterpieces on the Switch.
No, look, Mario's a masterpiece. Okay, don't start. Okay.
Which one? Which one are you talking about?
All Stars. It has the best Marios.
That's not true.
No,
It has the best Mario games ever made in one package. That's a masterpiece.
but when you play, is it the same when you play that?
Mario.
Is it the same when you play it?
No, you're right. You're right. It didn't have Mario Odyssey either. So
He came out for Nintendo Switch. I'm not gonna have
No,
Mario
Andres, you
Odyssey
really
for a
read it?
game.
What?
okay. See, he was the same shit this whole time.
He was just smiling like, yo.
Come on, like Mario All Stars has 3 of the best Marios ever made in one package. That's a masterpiece right there.
It has Galaxy and Sunshine. Some other game I don't know about,
Mario 128,
I guess.
Mario 128. Oh shit! You know what's not on there though? Anthem.
Anthem.
That dead ass game.
And that you gotta
Yeah,
say,
another-
we got
oh,
another
I
wild
wanna.
card there,
we
bro.
gotta talk about because we thought, man, this game like fell off the face of the earth, bro.
It's okay, dude. It's
We spoke
dead.
about
Let
that
it
shit
go.
once last year, and then like we completely forgot about it. Oh,
No,
Yeah,
you got
we didn't
hope,
forget
okay?
about it. They didn't do their job.
they,
oh shit!
they're gonna keep it.
So it's
Oh,
completely
Yeah,
not.
but rest in peace, my guy, for giving us them good games. All right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So what's the scandal about?
Yeah, let's move on to the
Is it about
FIFA
FIFA
scandal.
selling their cards?
This is something Ray likes.
Right, you like FIFA, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You like- you like-
Look,
You like when companies go like this.
yeah. With like, yeah, when they like fist you all the way inside for no reason.
You love that shit. Like, yeah, give me that.
Yeah.
all the way to the shoulder.
Anyway, so what's going on with FIFA 21 this week is the fact that they caught a member that worked for FIFA, the team that those are programming for the game. He got caught selling like those like team passes or ultimate passes.
Yeah.
He got caught overpricing them and selling them individually, the codes.
He was selling them $1,000 a pop.
Yeah.
No, that's almost like
Damn, son.
$2,500.
You like your FIFA? You thought you had a chance in FIFA? You thought you had a chance in FIFA.
You thought you had a chance, bro.
No, sir.
But this is all alleged, right? But yeah, so he was caught selling like the rarest cards.
They supposedly haven't found the specific guy yet.
The specific.
They're never gonna find
No,
out.
they know the guy.
Yeah,
They know the
They know
guy.
who it is.
They know
This,
him.
this smells like EA. Not gonna lie to you.
You know,
like,
it sounds. Obviously, this is FIFA Gate, but the reason why it's such.
EA Gate.
Yeah,
it's EA Gate.
EA Gate or FIFA Gate, whatever. What do you want to call it? But the thing is, the reason why it's so big
EA
is because clearly this guy's been selling for a while, and like you said, like you don't know who he is now, and maybe he has some dirt on them.
No, they're trying to cover it up.
Oh, look, earlier this year, okay, we talked about MSI in their 3080s magically finding their way into this guy's garage and being sold for like 3 times the price, right?
Nike.
And then they came out and they said, "Oh, we didn't know this happened." It's like, really, you just don't know where you just lost $750,000 with the graphics card.
I know, right?
Like you just lost the pallet of graphics cards.
You don't lose $700,000 and be like, whatever.
Right. That's something that clearly gets noticed, right? But we all know what it was, is that they wanted the extra money and they got caught. I think this is the same thing as right? They're like, yo, if we could sell, instead of selling packs, if we could sell these guys the cards for like 18,000 times the price, we're gonna do it.
But you know what's crazy about this? This is all digital. They can make as much as they fucking want for this.
Exactly. It's all like to say, if you have a sucker, okay, ready to pay that much for a virtual card that
Right.
I don't even think he carries on to the next game.
Hold on. No wonder Ray's been winning in FIFA lately.
What?
He been using his stimulus on this.
Let's be realistic, bro. The reason why I won in FIFA is because I'm good.
Ray's
good? You're good at
hell up.
Ray has no money. I'm so good that I don't even need the ultimate pass bullshit, bro. I can play with a regular team.
All he uses is the rookie.
I can play with
all Ray can afford, okay, is a half open pack of Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Like, I could literally play with a like MLS team, the 3-stars team, and I could beat you guys.
Name one of them. Name one of them. Name one of the MLS team.
LAFC.
For 3-star, with 3-star.
LAFC. What's it called?
3-star.
Yeah, 3-star.
3-star.
Yeah, 3-star. Most of them are 2 or 1. Yeah, LAFC is 3 stars.
LAFC not.
It doesn't count unless you win. It doesn't count unless you win with your elementary school baseball team.
And so he was actually charging from 750 to 1,000 euros, and then the prime icon moments he offered them for 1,700 euros.
That's almost
prime icon are the hardest cards to get.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, they even have screenshots of the conversations too.
Yeah, that's how they linked up.
Alleged screenshot.
Alleged. Yeah.
Dude, they have the text and everything, but they haven't captured the guy. You tell me that?
They alleged text.
They didn't capture the guy because they were in on that shit.
Of course. You're pulling MSI.
They ain't dumb.
Because they know there's gonna be people who gonna buy packs and people who want the cards. They're not going to put the cards up on the marketplace because they know it's going to piss a lot of people off how much money they'll charge for them. Yeah. They're like, yo, we'll do it in the back.
I won't be surprised if they use a scapegoat. Personally.
No, they're not going to use a scapegoat. They're going to wait until it passes. Then you're not going to talk about it anymore. That's what happened. Isn't that what happened with, what was that studio? See, I don't even remember.
Which studio? For what?
Well, Ubisoft. Well, they got hit with all those sexual assault allegations. They just didn't talk about it. No one cares anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Until somebody makes a big YouTube about it.
If you slip it under the rug, no one's gonna really care.
Yeah, you just shut up. That's it, and it works somehow.
Mm-hmm. Remember when Riot didn't shut the fuck up? Yeah, that's just crazy though. I mean, I can't knock the hustle, but shit, I want to know who's stupid enough to pay for this stuff though. Who is that desperate to win at FIFA?
Suckers.
A lot.
I love
fans, like hardcore fans. You don't understand. Yeah.
There are some super fans, but like dedicated to FIFA, like to the point where like they will smash their TVs because they lose a match.
Yeah,
you know, and they're like, "All right, I'm out."
Yeah,
you know what?
Like, look,
when you have a hobby, you will spend money.
Yo, especially when you build your own team.
Yeah, but you gonna spend $1,700.
You want to see a sweaty NBA or like whatever 2K10 or a FIFA player, go to Twitch streams and you see all those people there who are
You
like
feel
24
rage.
hours playing and like buying Ultimate Team packs and whatnot.
Even in Madden,
Oh,
dude.
that's-
Even in Madden, you see like building their own teams. They're all 99%.
Whenever a new
chance
game
that build
hits,
it.
they buy like maybe $1,000 worth of Ultimate Team packs to see if they get Messi or Ronaldo or some kind of legendary soccer player. All right, the same thing. Well, 2K10 is worse, and people caught onto it really fast. The same thing they did with FIFA before, but people still spend money. So yeah.
It's like trying to buy the smart pistol in Apex. So,
That's fucking sad, dude.
oh, yo, let me buy this smart pistol 1700. Auto aim.
All right, let's move
all
on.
those mini shotguns and Black Ops 3.
Let's move on to
That smart pistol kind of looks like the R45 in Apex.
It is like the R45.
let's move on to the next news. Anyways, I think we all know what happened this week. I think the Basdesta move was approved, right?
No, it wasn't.
It was.
You think it was?
It was.
Oh, you know it was.
Okay, it was. Whatever.
It was.
So what happened was that Xbox Game Pass that added about 20 Podesta games to their.
Oh yeah, they
library.
had it mad fucking game. The minute they got bought, Game Pass. Like immediately.
No, they literally just
immediately.
had
You
three,
can play
four-
every fucking Doom game.
yeah, well, they had the whole thing, the whole games of Dishonored, Doom, Elder Scrolls, and Fallout, right? That's what they did. All the games from there, right?
Right.
Oblivion.
That's what they did. Oh, sorry, and Prey.
Wolfenstein.
Like uploaded all the games that day.
That day they already had it. They're just like, which one's? Oh, this one. Okay.
Oh, Wolfenstein.
Wolfenstein.
Wolfenstein or Wolfenstein?
Fine.
Wolfenstein, boy.
I never played Wolfenstein, so
I know.
It's
Okay.
older than you are.
thanks God. I don't care.
But yeah, the acquisition of ZeniMax was
Much money.
so in the EU because ZeniMax owns some studios in Europe. So
You know, all those people that were like, no, don't worry, Microsoft is gonna keep those. We're gonna have those games come to PlayStation.
Mhm.
You really think they're gonna spend $1 billion and put that shit on PlayStation?
Nah,
I think the games that are like their B tier games, Rage, that space game that I forgot about and no one cared about.
Pray.
Yeah, Prey. Those are probably going to be on PlayStation because anything to bring down the competition, right? But when it comes to like Elder Scrolls, like it is going to be on PlayStation.
I think that because think
Yeah,
about
I
the wording
think
is,
so, yeah.
is pretty interesting, right? He said exclusive on Xbox, PC, and Game Pass. So if
Yep.
any platform that happens to have Game Pass, guess what? You play Bethesda games.
Yep. But that's the thing. I think it's going to be like I said, it's not going to touch PlayStation. Like Elder Scrolls
Unless
and Doom, like that's the last Doom you're going to get on PlayStation. That's the last
unless they cut a deal to get Game Pass on PlayStation, which is not gonna happen. But
No, I mean, if
You would
they're,
never know that.
if they're smart, if Microsoft is smart, and it's going to be kind of difficult because of the way Japanese law is, they get Square Enix. Square Enix is the largest publisher in Japan, besides Nintendo.
oh, you talk about because they're trying to buy a Japanese company.
Yeah, and then but on top of that, it's struggling financially right now. So you can easily like walk up in there and jack it. The thing is that Japanese laws prevent foreign companies from owning more than a certain percentage of a Japanese.
You mean international companies? You mean international?
Well, foreign because
What if the company wants to be?
it doesn't matter. The law in Japan prevents it. So it's
What
like
if they be like, we're gonna just move over there?
I mean, it could.
Because Microsoft would be like, here's this much money, can't buy you now, but you get this amount if you come be an American company.
Like I said, like Phil Spencer, he does what he always does. He puts one suitcase, he say no, he puts another suitcase.
It's like, no, I got another one. No, bring the truck. Bring the truck.
Are we playing the price is right? Like,
Then after a while, he just be like, look, I got as many suitcases as there are dollars in. But so like if they wanted something, if they got Square Enix, it'll give them inroads into Japan, and it would hurt Sony a lot because
having Square will hurt a lot.
yeah, because imagine if, like you could play part 1 as a PlayStation Time exclusive, but you ain't getting part 2.
Huh.
Yeah. Wow.
that
That's why I put Bayonetta. I remember when people were like saying Bayonetta is mediocre, no one cares about it. The minute Nintendo got the shit exclusive, the freaking internet blew up. Don't you didn't care about that game, but now you do or no? Because it's not on your platform.
Nintendo, yeah.
Because Nintendo came in, they scooped it.
Yep.
Now, if they got Sega, PlayStation could be really hurt. If they got Sega and Square, GG for PlayStation. That's pretty much all their high-profile exclusives.
Yeah, because think about it right now. The most hyped games that they've had so far was Final Fantasy VII, Square. What was Sega game? I don't know. Well, Persona.
Persona, yeah. And Bayonetta.
Well, that's not there anymore, but Persona mainly.
Well, but the thing is that Sega still owns Platinum.
Yes, but the deal is with Nintendo.
It is. It is. But you never know how much money will Microsoft be willing to pay to cancel.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, but if they cancel, that means Nintendo gotta get some money.
Imagine if they buy Sega, they're just like, "Hey, Platinum, remember when you're gonna make Scalebound? You remember when you're gonna release it next year?"
Get to fucking work.
Wow, that's disappointing.
I think, damn, Square, if they're looking to get bought, maybe Sega's not. Sega's chilling.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Sega's not at a bad space, but they're not as powerful as they used to be. And remember, if
Sega has a lot of good games.
If Microsoft was willing to buy Nintendo when they were near their prime, imagine how much money they can drop for Sega. Imagine what they just bought Bethesda for. Probably dropped.
Could you imagine laughing at $1 billion company?
$1 trillion.
Microsoft was $1 trillion company back then.
Oh, okay, no,
not back
then, right? Imagine Nintendo. Were they $1 billion back then? Yeah, right.
No,
I don't think so. I think they're $1 million.
We'll say $1 million company laughing at $1 billion company saying, "Here's billions of dollars." They're like, "Ha ha, no." I'm like, "Oh, you stupid."
I mean, I think Nintendo is more of a pride thing for Japan now. It's like,
different cultures, man. Different.
If they lose Nintendo to an American or a non-Japanese studio, it's over. Like they.
I think that's any country now. I think a lot of countries are afraid of
controversial, but whatever.
Yeah, okay, you don't say it.
Yeah.
I think a lot of companies are don't want to lose companies to the United States or China or anything of that.
5 years, China.
It's gonna take over, man.
Nah.
They gonna have a lot.
They ain't nothing.
Nah, not China. Tencent.
Okay, yeah, Tencent is something.
That's what I meant. Not China, but Tencent.
China.
They're gonna have a lot of foothold in the gaming industry within 5 years. Watch.
They already do.
China?
They do.
China.
Give them 5 more years, and they're gonna have way more.
China.
I mean, to show it, yeah.
Remember, Tencent is the one publishing Nintendo games in China. Tencent owns half, I think, a quarter of Epic Games.
Wait,
they own a quarter of Activision.
Activision?
They know they own part of Bungie. They put a lot of money in a lot of places for a lot of reasons.
Mm-hmm. They're planting those seeds, bro, little by little.
And then they're gonna grow and take over. Watch. Yeah.
Anyways, since we're talking about,
I didn't know they had some money in Activision.
Yeah, they have money.
They have money everywhere. In Chinese.
I don't know if it's 25% though. Maybe a quarter was a little bit invested. Maybe it's like 10%.
Okay, how many of you care about these Bethesda games?
I don't care about any of them except the Elder Scrolls.
Elder Scrolls Online, you mean?
And then I can respect Doom, though I don't really care about that franchise.
I can respect Doom Eternal, not 2016.
Because the way I see it is that having those be exclusives are a pretty big thing, especially because everyone's looking for Elder Scrolls 6.
Mm-hmm. That's gonna be one of the biggest games in the world. Don't fuck it up, Bethesda.
Right. And then with the money, if they really get it together, fix a lot of those bugs that they're known for, then even the next Fallout might be a thing.
We actually might see better looking Bethesda games.
Yeah, I mean, and then now that Microsoft also owns Obsidian, you can see another New Vegas.
That's true.
I was like, this is mostly the IPs that our people are looking at versus Bethesda themselves. Because like now they own Arcane Studios, which is a good studio. They have Bethesda, they have Obsidian, but that was outside of ZeniMax.
I gotta see what Bethesda games look like with Microsoft money.
So you think this is making up for the lack
of? Watch out. All you have to do is watch out for the rhetoric. Okay, if they at near E3, if they say, "Hey, we want to keep the Bethesda spirit," then nothing's gonna change. And if they say something like, "Oh, we're looking for new experiences," nothing's gonna change. But if they say something like, "We want to bring the best product to you," something Bethesda never said, okay,
that's true.
then that's where you'll like, okay, they're about to put money in.
We'll see, but remember that whole Bethesda line bullshit too.
Yeah.
Mhm. So
After buying the Microsoft probably gonna be Bethesda like, better do your thing. We're gonna start firing a bunch of motherfuckers over here. You get fired. You get fired. You get fired. You're hired. Let's go.
But hopefully this gives you more ambition from
the company itself.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I mean,
because Elder Scrolls, man, that has the potential to be one of the biggest games ever.
It is can be one of the biggest.
so what do you guys think so far about Microsoft, like, getting all these exclusives from these companies or buying all these companies? Is it making up for the fact of the lack of games that they're having?
Clearly not, but
I wouldn't say that.
It's a good start. But the thing is, this should have been happening years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, in anticipation for this new Xbox, not now during the year the Xbox comes out. And now we gotta wait 4 or 5 years for the new
game.
So far, I see like the introduction of the PS4 or the PS5 and the new Xbox as a pointless in one way because.
But I'm gonna tell you right now, they bought ZeniMax to put their games on Game Pass because Game Pass is their main selling point.
Yeah, I think that was the biggest thing was that why they don't buy certain studios and why they do buy certain studios is so they can get the content on Game Pass. Kind of like what Disney is doing with Disney Plus. It's like I think it's more about the library than it is about the.
Definitely is.
It is about
the question is,
it pretty much. Go ahead.
Is it necessary to buy a new Xbox system?
Well,
for you to
think about it. You buy an Xbox for what? Let's say you buy the S. I want you to say the X.
But you're talking about buying an old system, right? I'm talking about buying the new one that just came out. Like,
yeah, you buy the new one. You buy the Series X.
Yep.
You don't buy any games on it. You just get Game Pass for $10-$15, and you have most of the games that Bethesda have. All these fucking library of games.
And I think that's the thing is like I know what you're gonna say. Like, is it worth buying?
No. Because it's equally true to just buy an older version and just do the same thing and spend less money.
Well, if you get an Xbox One, you could do the exact same thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
You just won't get the new games coming out. That's it.
The only one? The only thing
you just won't get the newer games that are coming out on Game Pass.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, really? You don't get it? Oh, because of PS4.
No, they're moving on from last gen. They said they were going to stick by it, but clearly it's hurting everybody, so they just move on, bro.
Yeah. So you're not going to see it in a PlayStation in game that it's already exclusive for Xbox because they already bought it.
Yeah.
No, he's talking about like buying an Xbox One
and just get the
over the Series X and just get the Game Pass, which you can because all those games were on that platform. You just won't get future titles because those games most likely won't be on the Xbox.
Yeah, the new ones. Exactly. The new ones. But
and if they do, you're lucky. But that's it.
But yeah, it's gonna be crazy going forward. But I think what you should look out for are if they buy a studio like a Japanese studio, chances are they're going to get studios that have a pretty fat library.
And I think they're going to be able to because they're not just going to consider it if they weren't able to. They probably went through lawyers and all these laws and shit to see what they.
Oh yeah, no, you could definitely dodge it. Like you can do that whole headquarters thing where you like, oh, technically we're a Japanese company, our headquarters are in Japan. And,
yeah.
you know what I mean? Like yoink is like, oh, these guys, they're not Japanese anymore. They chose to be American. Yoink, like
exactly.
You can always get around it. I mean, they know that. Every company knows that. But
you could make you'd be like, oh, Microsoft of Japan, they're the ones buying them.
Yeah, like even have holding companies. There's always things around it. It's just question which one's it.
Square or Sega? I think that's the ones you need to go after. Square or Sega
or Capcom.
Oh,
I think Capcom will be like.
Yeah, if you get Capcom has a lot of games.
Yeah, you know, you yoink from PlayStation. You yoink Monster Hunter and Street Fighter.
And
Resident
Evil. Street Fighter, because Street Fighter's been on PlayStation mostly recently. So
exactly.
Yeah, that's huge. Monster Hunter and Resident Evil.
Yeah, did Capcom make Soul Calibur?
No, that's Namco.
No, yeah, that's Namco.
I mean, they could buy Namco too. Namco makes a lot of amazing games.
Oh, that'd be way worse because then you'll lose Dragon Ball.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. I don't think the government of Japan will let you take Dragon Ball. I think that's one of those things that just
Don't
make
let
it,
it. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Like the Dragon Ball, not Dragon Ball the anime, Dragon Ball like.
But that's still a pretty big franchise.
Yeah.
I thought they're gonna let it happen.
It pretty much lives on through the games.
Right. I mean, just look at Fighters and how long that's stayed around.
Yeah, I don't think they'll let you touch Namco, especially if they know the secrets to Smash Bros.
No.
I know, right? Like, oh, Microsoft has their hands on Smash Bros. Guess what, Master Chief?
Yeah, and if they do buy Namco, you might see like a lot of people like leave that company.
Yeah.
Keep it real.
Yeah. Anyways, let's move on from this. And let's talk to something related to the topic you guys were talking about, Xbox and Microsoft.
Ray Ruben dead. Oh my goodness gracious.
What?
Right there.
Anyways, B1 Interactive,
That
the
guy's
company founded by the creator, the co-creator of Halo, is closing down. It's going out. Apparently, the last project they had did not do well.
Yeah, that booty. Create one game.
You know why it didn't do well? Because we didn't know about it.
Yeah, to be honest, I didn't even know.
It's funny. This game had potential too. I don't know if it was. Well, it was this game that we was like, oh, this game looks pretty sick, right?
Yeah, pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was.
You know, this game that came out already.
Oh, looks like that's what we're looking
Okay, what happened? Okay, we're back anyway.
I think everybody like.
Okay, so it wasn't just that.
No, it
No,
wasn't
everybody
wrong.
like.
You know, it's
Weird.
Andrew's
Lag,
connection.
He's fucking up.
Is that?
Thank you, Andres, for giving us your viruses.
Is that iPhone? Whatever. Go ahead, Kenneth.
Right, just
What about it, Ray? You say he got his iPhone out of Happy Meal?
What?
Oh, he got that iPhone, Metro piece of shit.
Mental piece of shit.
they're like, it was better. They know that.
Please roasting
As you were saying, Ray.
You know,
So-
we ain't never gonna get a sponsor, bro.
Look, all I know.
I know we pretty much sounds like every company.
Well, it seems
Yo,
like
let's just give it a big one right now. Don't play Raid Shadow Legends. Fuck that game. Go ahead, Ray.
it seems like they're doing the same thing that happened with that game. What happened to that game that we just talked about that you just fell?
Anthem?
Yeah, Anthem, man. The same thing that happened to Anthem, but this one never went to the extreme
Well,
of Anthem.
this got released.
Everyone's
It just
popular.
didn't get marketed.
Yeah, because the
We
people.
did speak about this game a year ago. We just didn't know it came out. The
Yeah,
game has been out for a month already.
said the people who created the game didn't like how the game ended, how it was. They didn't like it, so it's like, oh man, this
Well,
sucks.
the story wasn't that captivating, and the gameplay was kind of there, but it wasn't. It didn't make you want to go back and play.
I mean, this looks like this is the case of one guy at a studio thought he was the reason why that game succeeded.
Yeah, but he was a part of the team that made Halo. So like,
Oh yeah, but that's the thing. Like, it was the team that really, you know what I mean, made Halo.
I know.
Yeah, so I think it's one of those things where like people expected him to capture magic, but he wasn't really.
But he wasn't the only one that worked on Halo though.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he was the only one that captured magic, so it's like it just didn't materialize again.
But it sucks because him and the creator of Soulcom is a really good game for those who never played it back in the day. They made this, and I'm like, okay, well, guess it didn't work out. Can Sony give us another fucking Soulcom game? Fuck.
It's not gonna happen.
And I don't think that game sold well.
Yeah,
Really? I mean,
let it.
Yeah, going into I think what the 360 generation, I don't think it sold well.
man, Soulcom was so like fun.
Yeah, well, either way, you know, it's just sad to see Boss Key go after the failure of Radical Heights. Well, I mean, it's so hard to see the studio to go after the fall of Disintegration.
Well, it was a fail, and then they couldn't back up after that fail. So,
Damn, one game can literally make your studio just
well,
one game. Yo.
Yeah.
It's just crazy.
And
You got these AAA companies that flop with a bunch of games day and out, and they're still around, man.
yeah,
Pretty much.
And that's what microtransactions is the thing.
yeah.
I mean, money makes you succeed.
Yeah.
Well, talking about microtransactions, let's move on to the next news. It seems that Apple is still at it with Epic Games, and now Apple is now under investigation because of the anti-competitive behavior that he had against Epic Games.
Are these guys still going through divorce?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're fired for who gets what.
Yeah.
Basically.
So now,
Well, the thing is that it was the lawsuit that triggered it, but the issue was first raised by Spotify, like all those years ago.
Yeah.
And this is happening in the UK.
No sense. They're raising spot. Now the UK government's like, let's now investigate Apple too.
Yeah. So the thing
what's
is
up.
that they're investigating the 30% cut that Apple gets to take from the
third
sales.
parties. Yeah, third parties.
Yeah, and so I guess a lot of companies, not just Epic, but even Microsoft came out and said something a while ago. They were like they don't think it's fair that Apple gets to sell on their own marketplace for free, essentially, because even if they have to pay the cut, it's essentially just going back to them.
Yeah,
where everyone else is like literally losing money, and 30% is not a little bit. You know what I mean?
Is there a market?
It is their marketplace, but they're saying, I think that a lot of antitrust are saying that, hey, that's a huge cut that they don't have to pay themselves, so it gives them an unfair advantage.
It does. Yeah.
So it's like if you put Apple Music on there and you put Spotify, yeah, it's cheaper. Well, I mean, it's the same price, but the thing is that Apple in the back end don't really lose anything, where Spotify loses 30%. So it's like,
yeah, that's what they're saying.
Yeah, so it's like it hurts.
And they also choose what gets put on their platform.
Right, exactly. So they can just like, hey, let's do all this stuff in advance. Oh, in a couple months, this rules changes. Oh, sorry, you didn't make it. And so there's a lot of things wrong with it that they're just investigating. I mean, I see where they're coming from, but it's like you said, it's their platform.
Yeah, but we didn't see this investigation. Even if it was delegation problems with Apple and Epic, though, because that was just the trigger that have more problems to the to the company, basically.
Yeah,
because that kind of thing kind of happens too. Like when it comes to like Xbox, Microsoft, and Sony, right? To put a game on their platform, you got to pay a certain amount of money. While Nintendo, let's say on Nintendo platform, their studios pay less money because they're a part of their brand.
Yeah, usually exclusives don't pay any.
Yeah, it's the same thing with that too. But
that's why you'll see like a game like flop or almost flop, and then I'm like, oh, I still made money back.
Wait, so who put money for Capcom for Monster Hunter if it was on Nintendo Switch?
It's not exclusive on Nintendo.
Right, it's gonna be on PC. So
if it was exclusive, then some money.
If they cut a deal to bring it to Switch.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Probably cut a time exclusive deal or some shit.
Right.
But the thing is, Monster Hunter has always done the best.
Yeah. That's why you mostly saw it be released on 3DS and shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it's just a better game to play, like on when you go to your friends, like, oh, let's connect and shit.
Right.
Rather than just staying at home.
Yep, that's true.
And don't get me wrong, Monster Hunter World did well, and I think it became the best-selling Monster Hunter game. Period.
Well, no, and best-selling game out of Capcom. Period.
Yep.
Right, but when you look at the trend, Nintendo's version is usually the best overall. Yeah.
Wait, so y'all buying it? I know Ruben.
I bought it.
He ordered.
He ordered. He ordered it too. Andres.
I know him.
Just gonna get it.
What about Kenneth? What about Kenneth?
Look, I gave up Monster Hunter after one.
I pre-ordered the Switch, and I pre-ordered the game.
Okay, on that we know.
Wait, what? You have like 2 Switches already.
Wait, you pre-ordered the Monster Hunter?
Yeah, he's gonna sell it. Yeah, he's gonna sell it.
How much?
Wait, are you gonna sell it?
Better not open that.
No.
I'm not.
Okay.
He's gonna have it on his shelf getting dust.
I did the pre-order because I think I'm just gonna. My idea was, let me just hack the other one,
Switch, so I could get a free copy.
Version.
Well, we don't condone this behavior, but it's okay.
No, just talk to Kenneth.
Modding on Switch is not.
Wait, hold on. Hey, Andres, can you repeat what you said?
It's very illegal.
Can you repeat what you said?
No, it's not.
Well,
we're not modding the Switch. We're modding the software.
Come on.
That's illegal too.
Right. I'm just.
Right.
What?
You know that's copyright.
Right?
Copyright, right?
Right.
It's okay.
Do you learn that you should not
It's
play
okay.
copyrighted shit on the podcast?
It was worth it.
Ray,
I'm
Yeah.
gonna cancel you.
Don't worry,
Ray, I don't know
Worth
why you
that
say that.
copyright. It was worth it.
Yo, if we get
The-
canceled, it's gonna be all Ray's fault.
Yo,
Why you play that
hey,
music?
Josh.
Oh my God, who the hell
Cheers.
video.
It's funny. He plays that clip, but when he was the last time we got a copyright strike, he was like the one like, "Oh my God, what happened, guy?"
I don't know.
No.
We got a copyright strike.
Bet you if we had a sponsor, he won't be playing that
Yeah,
clip.
no. Obviously, we're not sponsored.
Well, sponsored there. We don't get
Yeah.
spoiled. Oh.
And I'm sorry to our sponsor today.
Yep, there's too many minorities on this
It'll be
podcast.
like Papa John.
Anyways, let's get another copyright. Let's transition to our next news. We have to do with Smash Brothers. So
You keep going, huh? You keep going, Ray, huh?
it's not copyrighted. Well, it's Nintendo.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, Ray, stop it. Stop
Nintendo,
it.
Nintendo.
Stop.
Anyways, according
Nintendo is notorious for shutting shit down.
Yeah, Ray.
No.
Look,
Anyways,
Nintendo. If don't shut us down, we'll give you Ray. Okay,
give you-
you can do what you please.
Nintendo ninjas. I do not know this man.
It's
This man right
look,
here,
Nintendo's not
I do
gonna
not
strike
know.
us down. I promise.
Yeah, guys, why are we continuing? This is
Anyways,
gonna flop.
so I'm talking about Nintendo and Super Smash Brothers. There's news that now they're suggesting that they're gonna be more fighters pass.
It was a data mine, and people found slots in the World of Light, fucking bullshit ass story mode. So people are speculating that they're gonna be another fighter pass.
They're just
How many slots they
speculating.
find?
They found 16.
It's big.
16 dummy slots.
If they found 14, I'd be more like it. But okay,
They found 16 dummy slots.
16 W. Do you guys care?
Well,
No.
Shit. If we get another fighters pass,
Like I say, Waluigi's gonna be on this one. You guys agree?
I know.
people-
I said it from the
actually,
beginning of the start.
People keep like,
Look at everybody who guessed the characters on the Fire Pass. I'm the only one who got one right. Okay.
chill out.
The Fire Emblem, bitch. Where?
From this
No.
point on, like, I don't have a track record. From this point on, I'm an expert.
but Joe,
Cocky.
sorry,
Super cocky.
I'm the Smash Bros. Fighter Pass expert, and I say Waluigi.
if Waluigi becomes a character, we all give you $5.
No, he gave $5 to me because I said at the beginning, well, he's gonna be a character. And you guys say like, oh, he's already a trophy sister.
I'm just like, boy, he ain't get my money.
Look, I have a degree in DLC. Okay,
Alright.
I think I know what's gonna happen. Waluigi, number 11. Okay.
What? No.
It's like,
Pauline has a higher chance of getting to the game.
Yeah,
Is she a trophy?
Waluigi.
I have no idea. She
I
probably
think
is.
Waluigi has a good chance of getting there.
No, he's a trophicist.
But people
So?
keep bringing it up. People want him. I don't know why.
But he's a trophicist.
Doesn't matter.
we don't care. It's gonna become.
Sakura is not going to remove content to add content. He doesn't do that.
This is the first time of everything.
Yeah, but he's
First
not
time
gonna
for
remove
everything.
content to
First time
add
for
content.
everything. Josh, why are you being so negative, man? Goddamn.
Because he's a trophicist.
Hold on.
Damn.
Technically, put an assist for a me fighter costume as a character in Smash.
Looking up.
Technically, yeah. Look what happened to Gino and this dude from what's that fucking game? Fucking lightsabers. No More Heroes.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Travis. Yeah, he's an assist. He's
Nah,
technically a character in the
we're
game.
getting Shadow.
Right.
We're getting Shadow.
Travis is a trophicist.
Oh my
That's just
god!
Sonic.
Still, we need a
And he's
partner.
pretty much just Sonic just gliding.
Yeah. We
Yeah,
could
he's
go.
skating on his
We
shoe.
could go to Shadow though.
I'll tell you.
But there used to be
Yeah,
Sonic's thing, right? And the other Smash Brothers.
Yeah, Amy.
Where you go to the Shadow Realm, or what is that one? What character was
Well,
that?
He goes into the shadow realm.
Oh no!
What is this,
Are you talking about the South Space Emissary?
I remember what character in Smash Brothers from the Wii U. I think the one. I think it was slows down time. It's
The Shadow.
a Shadow.
Oh, Bayonetta?
Oh, I think that one is okay.
Bayonetta does a long time.
Character.
It slows down
You
time.
just go chill.
Oh, okay. I don't think that's gonna go through.
Hey, Computer was a pretty nice character though.
Well, We all can agree to that, but let's be
we
realistic.
who remember?
Look, I don't want any more sword fighters, but I don't even want Dante anymore. That's how many sword fighters you have.
Yeah, there's so many. Like
But if you do add another sword fighter, Dante. But if you don't, I don't. It's fine. I don't need one anymore.
Nah, if they had another sword fighter, it needs to be Sonic from
Black Knight.
No, what's gonna happen? We're gonna have another Fire Emblem character. Let's go.
No, I don't think
Love
they're
Fire
gonna
Emblem.
characters.
Nah.
You never know. He loves way too many Fire
We
Emblem.
already have a Fire Emblem class.
I think people got too. I think people got too pissed off at Violet.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I touched Fire Emblem again for a little
There aren't
bit.
that many.
Look,
There
we
aren't
have
that
a
many.
pseudo Fire Emblem. It's called Byleth. I mean, not Byleth. Mithra and Pyro. They're
Yeah.
pretty much Fire
They
Emblem.
don't care. He doesn't care. His
They're
game.
pretty much glorified Fire Emblem.
Ruben, you're not gonna add another Fire Emblem character just because there's not a new Fire Emblem game coming out.
Never know. He likes the Fire Emblem
There's
character.
a new Xenoblade
Okay.
game coming out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's the same.
Plus,
wait. Because is Bomberman a character? What trophy system?
Touch-
He's a me.
Okay.
The alpha yet.
you have to that touched upon is that when they decide these characters years in advance. So people think, oh, they just got it because the game come out. Like, no, they've had this information years.
No, but they know when these games are going to be scheduled.
Yeah.
So
I'm
you
saying-
go along with the. If you think about it, these characters are just glorified advertisements.
Right, but that's what I'm saying is that these characters were already like ahead years because he's like just think about
games
and development for a character. It takes almost like 9 months to like just develop the character alone, and then on top of it,
it doesn't take 9 months to develop one character, my guy.
Yo, I would be so pissed.
It can take 9 months for a character.
Not one character. Because I got a whole team working.
I'll give you an example. You know how long it takes to make doors?
Who?
Doors.
Doors?
In a video game. You know how long
door?
A development that like
it takes years.
Making doors.
Doors?
Yes.
World?
Moving doors.
Yeah.
Oh, moving doors. What the?
Exactly.
I don't take no 6 years.
I didn't say 6 years. I said it takes years.
It takes years.
A year to make a door.
To make
Yeah.
doors. Yes.
Came out saying
Those are not easy to make. It looks like it's easy because it's just a fucking door. But it's not.
Wow, that's crazy.
You can look it up. Like, it's one of the hardest things to put in a video game is a moving door.
Moving door, but characters. Characters, you scope that shit in ZBrush real quick and then bro. Like,
what about with a move set and all that?
The move set, it probably takes a little longer, but 9 months when you have a whole team.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, one person does the model. The other person's already working on the rig. The other guy's already like working on textures.
Okay. Good job.
Hey,
3 months, 3-4 months at most. I bet.
they could take their time, bro.
Wait, hold up. Andres, what were you gonna say?
No, I'm just I think the person that came out with that article, I think was through GameSpot or IGN that said that like doors was like their like a nightmares. You know,
The kryptonite, they're gonna say they're kryptonite.
worlds.
On the surface, it's just a door. But
Right.
to actually put it in the game, it's actually a lot more difficult, I think.
Right. But when I said 9 years of like 9 months of development, I don't mean like the stages of like starting the production of the character, right? It's the development from when they get the rights to the character, getting Sakurai going, hey, let's have a meeting, can we get this character, blah 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 blah. Then the mock-ups, the drawings, how he said that he has to usually get like a action figure and like look at it before they start doing 3D rendering, and then applying the fighting mechanics and all that shit. Like all that shit takes time. And so
I don't say it take like a day.
I'm saying you're like, oh, I don't take 9 months. Well, yeah,
Not 9 months to make one character though.
I think it depends on the character. Of course, I think that's what it comes down to.
Yeah,
But like
time, okay.
Especially when they reuse movesets.
Yeah, because like I take a look like
They reuse movesets, animations. They don't take no
yeah,
time.
now that's 100% true. But I would say like characters like Pyra and Mithra, I would say it probably took a little bit longer because it's too
Mhm.
like that's about it.
a stance character, right? You have to like switch Like you have to have a character where it's
You have one person model Mithra, one person models Pyra. They all get done at the same time, which is probably a month or two, and then textures and all that.
That's not how it works. You wish you could move people around like that. But more importantly, let's get back to how long it's gonna take for Waluigi.
Never.
I think it's gonna be the last one.
Okay. Smash 6. Smash 4.
Bro, I'll be so sad if they get Captain.
How long for them to get into the game? The next Smash Bros. Game.
No.
Yeah.
All they need to do is Luigi from Mario Golf, and they're good.
Wow, that's fucked up.
But is it Mario Golf coming out pretty soon?
Yeah, it's coming out pretty
One of the best characters in the original is Waluigi.
Without it. And
I'm pretty sure they're gonna get Kibu instead of Waluigi.
Waluigi keeps the trophy assist, but the new character has a golf club in his hand. He's just swinging it at.
The me character with the glove.
Oh my god!
Because you can make a me character in the game of yourself.
That way, you got two characters with something. Wait, Peach has a golf club, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. She got competition now.
Peach and Daisy.
Daisy also.
Well,
there you go.
Since we continue talking about nasty ass Nintendo, let's transition to the news.
We weren't done talking about Smash. What's up?
Yeah, we're talking about Smash, but we can talk about it. Same thing. We keep going in circles. Yeah, we all want Waluigi there. All right.
I want Waluigi.
But you want that fighter. So.
It's not what we want. It's what we need.
Look, we don't need Dante. We don't need Dante.
And then
Come on, 3 years.
I support Waddle Dee because I want to see people pissed off. like when they put Piranha Planet in there, I was like,
if Waddle Dee is added to it or Bandana D, go watch Shokyo's video.
No, but Josh doesn't want Dante. He wants Dante.
Dante?
Yeah, you don't know who Dante is?
No.
Okay, Dante was the Devil May Cry character that they think they made before. I think it was after Devil May Cry 3 or before Devil May Cry.
You mean DMC Dante?
Yeah, there you go. But his name is Dante. It's not Dante.
Dante.
Yeah.
He was in PlayStation All Stars too.
Right.
What?
Yeah, that version.
That version
of Dante was in PlayStation All Star.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't even have the original Dante.
No, we talked about this last week. You can't be making up games like this.
That really hated because no one really liked the character, so they went back into the original Dante.
Yeah, the gameplay was great, but the way they may turn that iconic character into they're like, what the fuck? Even Virgil was like, what the fuck is this guy?
I'm like super edgy. They kind of try to make him like Sasuke in a way.
Yeah,
I mean, just making his demon form his normal form is weird.
Yeah, when you go to demon form, you turn to regular Dante.
Right. And the thing is, Dante already had a demon form, and it wasn't. So
it was the in the world.
Yeah.
They wanted him to go Super Dante, Super Saiyan.
And there were people that were actually damage controlling. Like, no, this is great. Oh my god, I like change. No, I like change too, but that change was not good.
Yeah,
the gameplay of that game was great. I'll give him that, but other than that story was trash. Talking about I think they were talking about. I don't even want to go into it. Let's move on.
Well, since you guys want to keep talking about Nintendo. We got good news. It seems like now Nintendo World is going to open on March 18th.
This is because we can't go at that point anymore.
March 18th. Wait, the COVID vaccines, according to Joe Biden, now all adults are supposed to be getting.
No. The problem ain't the United States. The problem is that Japan don't want.
Yeah.
They don't want them.
No, they banned travel from our country because we suck.
But we no longer have
York,
Trump.
man, California too, bro. I can't even fly to New York.
Bro, look. I'll be happy. I would just color a piece of paper. It says Nintendo World, and I would just go to your Kenneth's house, and we could just play Smash Bros. All day. There you go. Josh is ready, bro. We could be Smash.
What do you say, Andre?
Josh can't fly over there, but you can take the damn train over there.
That's
But
true.
that little train that barely goes around anything.
Look, you can.
There's a better way. You can take the boat. Go over there. Right there.
Yo, the best theme park ride he gonna get at my house is sitting in the bathtub pouring water on himself.
Oh shit.
I was gonna say something, but that should be off stream.
Okay. It's a dirty bathtub too.
Because you heard what happened with the Olympics, right?
Yeah, they got postponed.
No. You know
What's
what?
gonna do it in Japan?
No, the people who are in charge in Olympics in Japan. You know what they offer for the Olympics to take place, right? They say let's not let anyone all around the world come in, and let the Japanese people enjoy the Olympics instead. So she proposed that. She said. She's like, for us to have the Olympics, but then everyone in Japan was like, "What the fuck? That's not what we want. We want tourists to come so we could
That's kind of
That's
the point of the Olympics.
Yeah,
because if people weren't making money, you really think anyone would give a shit about some people running around the track?
Yep.
You can watch a soccer game anywhere.
Exactly.
Bro, it's there because of the fanfare.
Right.
Yeah. So there you
Japan.
go. But
no offense to the very fine athletes that are there, but let's face it, you're not interested. No, I'm just kidding.
But we don't want it to happen last time that America went to Japan, right? Fucking what's his name? Jake? No, not Jake Paul. What's
This fool.
Really,
it
bro?
was his brother.
Oh, you really doing this, Ray?
All right.
Look, that guy is not a representation of the United States.
Well, he was at that time.
He wasn't.
Yeah, he
As
was.
a Caucasian man.
I was
he
like,
represents
typical American gringo coming over here.
Exactly. I'm not a gringo, so there you go.
But that's what they think about every single American.
That's not true at all.
No.
Yeah.
Bro, if that was true, when I went there, they'd be like, "Oh, you're the greatest."
No. When they see you over there, it's like you're from Africa because they're not gonna see you're American.
Exactly. So they don't think that way about every American.
See, I'm American. No, that's a lie. You're not American. Are you a basketball player? No, then
First
you're
of all,
not American.
The people in Japan are not that racist. Just forgive him. We'll give it to him. Okay, we'll give you him. Okay, we'll give you Ray when it's time. Okay. Never mind.
Don't dig deeper.
No, you know what? Just because of that, I'm gonna go with you guys to Japan to see how much I can't get stopped. All right. Anyway,
look, bro, if you want to come, you can just come. You don't have to lie. Like,
Wait,
I know you.
Ray Loki wants to go, but doesn't want to admit it.
Yeah, because he was like, I don't want to go. Now you got to try to fake his way into it. Like, I'm gonna go because I hate this guy.
My God, just to bug you guys all the way.
You want to go?
God, he sucks. The food sucks.
Now you just fake your way into it.
Ray got FOMO.
No,
it's okay, Ray.
You guys are not gonna even take pictures. The only one's gonna videotape everything is gonna be Josh.
It's like I say, it's okay, Ray. You can come. We want you there anyway. You don't have to fake your way into it. It's cool, man. We're friends.
I'm glad that Japan at least has McDonald's.
Way better McDonald's though. Shit.
Yeah. So that's what I heard. Anyways,
that's right. Ray doesn't eat fish. Huh?
Well, my friend told me their McDonald's is fresh.
Everyone's McDonald's is fresh.
That's right.
We're gonna go to just to spite, Ray.
It's okay.
That's all. Ray, we're eating sushi.
That's all you guys eating. I'm
imagine
sure.
we go to Japan like that. I can't eat nothing.
Isn't that gonna be like? I'm sure. It's gonna be some weird ass shit.
Yo, he's gonna eat just McDonald's. That's
like on the street eating cup of noodles. Just like fuck this.
There's some weird ass cup of noodles over there. They have like all kinds of flavors.
They have the original one. We have the weird one.
We have the weird one. We have the artificial one.
They have like all these like different types of noodles.
You know what? That's not fair. Look, Japan has their arts. We have our arts. Okay, their art is to I
never said
make some extravagant noodles and sushi and dishes.
I said there's more choices over there.
Our art is to process food. Okay,
yeah. I never
Right,
said
that's our art.
I never said like the food was not top quality. I'm sure it is.
We know how like it's like, bro. It probably doesn't look good, but it probably doesn't even taste good. But you're gonna eat more of it. Okay, that's our art.
I mean,
Wow.
Not wrong.
Probably price.
is it
'Cause
like
goddamn
sushi?
cheap.
Really,
That's
is it cheap over there? Is it cheaper over there, or
Sushi?
I mean,
like
it
was
better be.
it's equal to
I
expensive?
would-
Because I heard it was much more
Not
expensive.
for
High quality sushi is
not
not.
for tourists.
Tourists.
That's true. Yeah, because where we're gonna be at is probably gonna be. They're probably expecting like, oh, these guys are gonna roll in with some money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they came flying over here. Got a hotel. They stacked.
Shit.
So I'm gonna just wait for the question. I'm like, watch someone there. Watch when we go there. Someone there's gonna be like, what state are you from? Guaranteed. I'm a lie. I'm saying I'm from Canada.
Canada. Oh,
Just to see
Canadians
the
have
look on
money.
their
I mean, money, a little money.
Just to see the look in their face, I'm like, I'm from Canada. And they're
Canada.
like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm like, no, I'm just kidding. I'm from California.
That's good. Now, did you say you from Alabama?
Hell
Yeah,
no.
what state are you from? Africa.
No, even people from Alabama.
That's true.
Anyways,
He
guys, we're running out of
You won't pass
time.
the accent meter.
We're running out of time. Okay, let's move on to
Really got like 3 topics left anyway.
the movies in here. And the first one we have the Borderlands. Borderlands.
What the hell you just say?
I said Borderlands. It's Borderlands. So I said it seems that they have
Borderlands.
yeah, Borderlands. I've seen. It seems that they have like casted the guy to play.
That's nice. I don't really care about the series. Not gonna lie to
Do
you.
you guys know who that guy is?
No.
Nope.
Ever
He's a
seen
fighter.
Creed? Ever seen Creed 2?
I think
Yeah, he came out of Creed too.
Uh,
Fighter guy.
Oh, he's a Russian guy?
Russian, yeah, the Russian
Yeah,
guy.
the Russian guy who was fighting Creed. Yeah.
Yeah. He's gonna play this guy.
Yep.
Yeah, he's gonna play
Correct.
like an insane, like just psychopath in the Borderlands games.
Yeah. There you go.
I mean, I don't
It
really
look
care.
bad though.
It's a
I mean,
Borderlands series.
For who they got to play for him, I mean, like it's a really good match.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he's buff enough.
Right.
I've never seen any of his other stuff. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, Creed 2 with him. Yeah.
He was good in Creed.
I haven't even
Okay,
played
so Mortal
Borderlands like that.
Yeah, that's it. Fuck
I
that.
don't have to see his acting. Yeah, a lot of his acting.
Mortal Kombat.
What about him?
So,
It's getting a rated R.
Rated R, boy.
I mean, you should have known that from that Red Band trailer you saw.
I thought it was like directly like for kids.
No, this is definitely for 5-year-olds.
Yeah, you see blood everywhere. Yes.
You're gonna see blood and titties all over the place.
Yeah, that's why it's rated R, because the titties.
Yeah.
Rated R superstar. Okay, so
Rated R for randoms.
I mean, it's not like the movie's gonna be any good, but that's okay.
That movie looks the trailer.
You know, look, kids are gonna watch it at home anyway. The fuck?
I mean, look, if they took out the bare titties, okay, it would have been E for everyone. Okay, but because they added it.
Yep.
The bird too.
So I'm assuming Scorpio is a good guy in this movie.
Scorpion?
Yeah.
It looks like they're set it up that way.
Because the way they have this promotional poster, it has Sub-Zero and Scorpion half and half. They got the good guys on one side, got the bad guys on the other side.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like. Interesting.
Yeah.
It's gonna be on HBO Max. That's gonna be great.
When it's coming out?
Actually,
at the end of March, right? Next week, right? Next week.
April 16th.
Okay, next week. Yeah.
Next week is Snyder Cut.
Next month.
Oh, it's April
Next week is
16th. Oh,
Snyder
okay.
Cut.
Okay, yeah. Sure.
Next week is Snyder Cut, and then the week after that is Godzilla vs.
No, 2 weeks. 31st,
No,
right?
Oh,
no, it's 26. When I think it's the same day as we call it.
I thought it got pushed to the 31st.
Was it? I don't know. I think they.
Godzilla versus.
Oh, that's fucked up. Why did they do that, bro? Netflix is a bitch. So apparently now,
it don't matter.
Oh, yeah, it's coming out March 25th.
Okay, so next week Snyder Cut, and then for 4 weeks
Yeah,
Because
sent
it's split into 4 parts. 4-hour ass movie. Shit.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, you're right. It got pushed. It's coming out March 25th for everyone else, and March 31st for the United States.
Wow.
You know what that means, right?
Leicester.
That means NordVPN.
Yes,
Hmm.
NordVPN who sponsor us and says that you should definitely get your VPN saved. You know.
Okay.
And if you use our code 10% off with Ray's Fat Titties, then
that's definitely gonna be a code.
That's not cool.
I think might be, but nah, I'm sure that they'll accept that code. I'm sorry,
Ray be
not
sleeping.
really our
That's
codes.
code. Ray be sleeping.
Ray be sleeping.
Right, sleepyhead.
Oh man.
Anyway, what you were gonna say? Oh, anyway, let's move on.
All right.
Snyder Cut comes out next week, but it's a 4-part.
Right.
You know, more, and then Godzilla.
Oh, no, I heard they undid that. I heard it wasn't going to be episodic. Yeah.
Be like,
Fully?
It's going to be a 4-hour movie. Yeah.
Wow.
Thank God. Well, if y'all trying to watch it, chill for 4 hours.
Yo, that is
blast that.
down.
I think it's gonna be the last. Oh, next week is Falcon and Winter Soldier too.
Yep.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I already heard because people have advanced showings, so there's already reviews out, and they're saying it's like the first episode is really good.
Well, here's the real question though, Andres. You pay your bill, Disney Plus bill?
Oh shit. That's called the ultimate leech right there.
Okay. You imagine just knock on the people's next door, like, bro, why you didn't pay your bill though?
Well, I bought when I got Disney Plus, it was like the initial state of Disney
for 3 years, right?
Yeah, and then so when I was at D23, the deal was if you bought it at the convention, they give it to you for 3 years, and it was like $160 if you bought it right then and there. And then so that's what I did, and I don't have to pay it because I paid it right there.
Oh,
and
okay.
I pay it for 3 years.
Right.
So let me see. Let me do the math. How much is Disney Plus?
Disney
$7.99?
$7.99? Okay.
Yeah.
No, $6.99.
Oh, $6.99. No.
Yeah.
I think depending also if you like bump up, you know, you
that's
all right, the number of TVs and all that.
Right.
That's about
251.
22 payments. So 22 months.
Right.
Which is
already
I think this
3 years, 12 months, 3 years.
I think this is a great segue to the next topic.
So yeah, technically you got 3 years, but you only pay for 2, like not even a whole 2 years.
Pay for like one year.
Yeah, 1 year and like 10 months, pretty much.
Right.
Not even 10 months, like 1 month.
Yeah, so you pretty much got a whole year for free.
Yeah,
2 years.
Right. Yeah, 2 years.
Huh?
No, because 22 months is pretty much almost 2 years.
I guess.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? You pretty much got a whole year for free.
Yeah, a year and 2 months.
Yeah.
Well, our next story has to do with something like this. It seems that Netflix is cracking down on people who are sharing their passwords.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I can do what the fuck I want. I pay for it.
Yeah, the fuck.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, I guess they're going to, like, I guess
you pay for it. You pay for
it. Yeah, I pay for it. I can put on whatever device I want to. But the thing is, the way their model is like, yo, you pay for this, you can put that Netflix on like X amount of devices because it's in their plan.
Yeah, no, but I think when they say that, they mean in your household. Because it looks like what's happening is that they're cracking down on, I'm guessing, people who don't share your IP. Because they're saying, because like a message is popping up, because they already started testing it in some parts of the country just to see how people react. And they pop a message that says, like, hey, if you don't live with a person who has this plan,
you don't need, yeah.
Right.
But what if I have one on my phone and one at home?
Can you imagine just calling like, yo, I got 2 houses?
Right? Your phone has a different IP than your home, right?
Imagine if you stay in somewhere else,
Right?
out of
Well,
state.
when it's connected to the network, no.
Well, what if it's not
When
connected
it,
to the network?
right,
You know
but
what
when
I'm
it's not connected to the network,
What-
yeah.
what-
I have
but-
my own device.
But
I have my own.
What if you're dorming?
Because the thing is like
dorming.
when you have IPs or subnets, they have the similar structure. So like if you're on like if they have a deal with T-Mobile, say everyone who has T-Mobile gets free Netflix, then they can look at the T-Mobile network and be like, okay, all these are on T-Mobile, and then they can look at like everyone on like Comcast or Time Warner or Spectrum, or stuff like that. They can tell which. Like they have identifiers.
Right. But see, that's what their flaw is too. Is that like per se, hey, Josh, he shares an account with his family in New York, right? So like, oh, I watched Netflix, but I'm here all the way in Cali, while they're all the way in New York. But we all share accounts and we all divvy up the amount we paid every month. So who are you to tell me that I can't share an account with them, even though I don't live with them? But I'm paying my divvy up of the sum every month of it.
Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying, but the thing is that it is against the terms of service to share your password.
But Josh is part of the family.
No, you're right. You're right. Like I get what you're saying. But there is in the terms of service, they specifically say you can't do that, and I think that's where
that's probably a recent thing too.
Yeah, it is because they found out that 33% of people share their password.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it's a lot. Like that's why they are super hard against it, right? And if
we wouldn't have to do that if Netflix wasn't like $30 a month.
And then the thing is that they
how much is it now? Like $19?
If it works, if it works, then they're gonna do it again. Like if it works, they're gonna do it with Disney Plus.
Damn.
No one watches Hulu, but maybe Hulu.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna do it for pretty much any.
HBO.
Yeah, HBO Max. All that
sucks,
kind of stuff.
That sucks. Right now, I'm obviously sharing with Max
because like Disney Plus does watch parties, so it's like, you do a watch party with your friend so that they can watch with you and shit like that. Because that's gonna hurt that too.
Yeah,
I think that's the dumbest shit. Last time we did is dumb.
That shit. Well, we base it on your fucking.
Really? I don't even know how it was.
Yeah, you were the host.
It was yeah, it's crazy. I mean, I hope they don't go through it, but they most likely will because I said too many people do it, and it's gonna be annoying.
Hell yeah!
A lot of people about to lose their account, but that's on them because you know what that means, right? Well, maybe we'll see.
People, I mean, all it's gonna do is be like, "Oh, I lost my account. Do XYZ. Cool, jump ship."
No,
Paramount Plus about to open up.
People are just gonna whatchamacallit? They're gonna downgrade their plans, and the people who are never planning on buy it are not gonna buy it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's that simple. They can end up losing more money. I don't know if they will, but they could end up doing it because, to be honest, ironically, I wouldn't have never said this last year, but all people's eyes are on HBO Max this month. So
yeah, that's true.
No one really cares about
Netflix.
Netflix.
Netflix is going like
even Disney. Like everyone's Disney and HBO Max. Like no one gives a shit about Netflix right now. Like
right now, Disney Plus is pushing out the TV shows.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
They got the movies, but you gotta pay premium. No one's paying premium for that shit. But
because my dad stopped paying for Netflix. He was just like, I don't watch it.
Right, because the thing is like, look, at the beginning of this year, they said they're going to release a new movie every week. Does anyone know what any of those movies are that have been released since January?
One. SWAT. That's it.
But we're about 15 weeks into the new year, and no one gives a shit. like it's just.
It's not even brand new movies. It's just movies that weren't on Netflix.
Yeah.
So it could be a foreign movie that nobody fucking cares about.
Right. I mean, I guess we watched that one movie. What's that? What was it called? With all those with the twins or septuplets?
What?
Oh yeah.
What happened to?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What's her name? Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
We saw that movie. It was pretty cool, but at the end of the day, it was just like most people don't care for Netflix. To be honest, if I wasn't getting like Netflix, like premium Netflix for like $5, I wouldn't even be watching it.
Damn.
So it's just like.
Y'all still have Netflix?
What?
You still have Netflix?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it for like $5 because of T-Mobile.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I get the highest plan for like $5.
Oh shit.
Wait, what the fuck? I got T-Mobile.
Yeah,
They
had a promo where if you added a line, then you get
Oh, yeah.
that's for $5. So so I was just like, hey, I just
it
told
for
my
X
brother,
amount of months or forever?
no, it's pretty much until we cancel the line. So I just told my brother, I was like, yo, you want to jump my bill? He's like, yeah, okay. That's adding
smart.
a line.
That's smart.
Yeah,
Because I heard
he
about
didn't
it, but
even change his number.
I thought it was just the land thing, whatever.
Oh, you had to change your number?
No,
he didn't change his number.
Yeah. Charge you internet fees when you are watching YouTube or Netflix.
Yeah, T-Mobile doesn't. Yeah, they don't charge you. You don't use data when you watch it.
That being John, boy.
Yeah. Yeah, if you were T-Mobile for a long time, you got a lot of perks. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, and I'm kind of surprised how much perks you got with T-Mobile. Like, even Spotify before used to take up data. Now it doesn't anymore.
Right, they did the thing though.
Anyways,
and now there's a lot of shit too on it.
Can
like
I get
Twitch.
Can I get a show of hands of how many people watch the last the last record?
Raya, the last Raya.
Bro, it's close to your name, and you can't say it right.
It's Raya, obviously.
To be fair, his name is Cody.
Raya, the last dragon. Who watched that shit?
Not me.
I thought at least one of you.
Wow, Josh.
How was it, Josh?
It's called Flickster, boys.
No, is it
like that? The site went down.
Isn't it free on Disney?
No, you gotta pay. You gotta pay premium for that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Disney Plus is the only one that's doing that, but you gotta pay premium. HBO Max is just on it.
First 30 days, you have to pay the premium, which is $30, and then after that, it's free.
Oh my god! Whatever.
Right.
I'd rather wait.
No, because when everyone's talking about it, that's the thing. That's what they try to get you.
Yeah, because they're like, oh my god, I'm missing out.
And I think they made a deal with theaters too, but I could be wrong about that one.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah, because HBO Max pretty much said.
Right. Well, no, HBO Max is released in theaters at the same time, but then it leaves HBO Max, but it stays in theaters.
Yeah, that's what I was done explaining to my mom was that HBO Max is vice versa. They're different. While they give you 30 days to watch the movie, but then they take it away from you, and so you can't watch it again. While Disney's like, okay, well, charge you for the first 30 days, but then after that, it's free. But then it stays on a lot.
Yeah, because the thing is that like we like buy it on Last Dragon, no one cares about, but let them do it to Black Widow, let them do it to Doctor Strange. Right? Like people gonna pay for that premium. We all know it.
I ain't paying.
Wait, it's same thing.
I'm not paying $30.
Don't worry, we have Andre.
Wait, for the new.
Like if we all put money for that $30, yeah.
Yeah, $6 real quick.
Anyway,
well, that she's gonna get ripped, and it's gonna be downloaded somewhere for 4K.
100%.
Wait. Okay, so the same thing's gonna be for the new Falco movie.
It's not a movie, oh my god!
It's a TV show.
The podcast
We
don't even talk about Ride the Last Dragon.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a TV show. All this time it was a movie.
No, it's a TV show.
It literally said Disney Plus.
Right.
Yeah. Bro, I thought it was a movie. Okay, whatever.
This boy does not pay attention to anything.
Bro, I thought it was a movie. All this time I thought it was a movie.
They literally advertised it as a Disney Plus series.
Oh,
it's looking good too. It looks pretty funny.
It's good.
It's good cop. It's one of those buddy cop.
Wait,
buddy cop.
That shit was awful.
What?
This movie? I heard it was.
Oh, Raya? Oh, that movie was hot garbage.
Wait, is this Avatar?
It's not Avatar, but it has inspiration
Some
from
components.
Avatar.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like pretty much
But this was the movie. Yeah, because the last.
This is the one that it was pretty much rip off. Like
we
she looks like Korra, dead ass, when she's a kid.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
The dragons have their own elemental power, just like the Avatar does.
Avatar, yeah.
But it isn't just one dragon that has everything. It's just that literally one dragon is left, and the shadows, whatever, is pretty much sweeping up the world and whatnot. It could have had potential to be a great movie, but
it's
not good, man. It's just the movie's about trust, right? It's about trusting people, and everything that movie did was I can't trust that person. Can't trust that person. Can't trust that because everybody, their mother just decided to I'm gonna just fucking backstab you.
I was seeing Angry Joe's review with two of his co-hosts. They're just like, dude, the whole movie was about like, girls trusting, and having to
Not
trust
girls, just trust in general.
Oh no, but that was the message, to little girls that they should, trust, their friends and their families and stuff like that. But the whole movie contradicts it and says you can't trust everything in the world.
Ray,
And the minute you trust one person,
Ray, are you joking right now?
What?
No, I guess not.
Ray's
You're-
high right now.
You're snoring into the mic, my guy.
No,
yes, you are.
Yeah.
You are.
I'm not snoring. I was like, maybe
Right.
I
If
was.
you're gonna fall asleep, I need to turn the camera off.
No. It wasn't that. I was thinking.
That's why I was like, oh, he must be joking right now.
He lied.
was
He
like-
ain't. He ain't. He ain't.
Because remember the last time he fell asleep, like his head kept hitting the mic.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was like, oh, he
Yeah.
must be joking because it's not happening like that.
No. I was maybe breathing too close. Yeah.
No, it's about to. He was about to.
Either way, go ahead, Andre.
But no, it's just the whole movie is basically a whole contradiction. That the dragon supposedly is like super hyper annoying. What is I forgot what else, but they were just saying they were just like
That's right. It was hot trash. Yes.
Ah,
You forget everything.
It had potential to be a good movie. It just wasn't executed properly.
right.
On.
Because then like those little shadow things that was sweeping up everything is like it's like they pretty much killed to turn everything to stone, right? And then the dragon dies, but then because they still had that
Spoiler.
little piece, and then like nobody cares about this damn movie.
You know what's really funny? It seems like that Disney has this habit of trying to appeal to Chinese market by bringing Chinese stories like they're gonna like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is
And I can't even
definitely one of those movies.
And
Well,
people
because-
get it out.
It's a Southeast Asian like centric movie, and it also the main person who plays her is the same girl from Star Wars, the Asian girl, and she's Southeast Asian, and it's her first. It is technically Disney's first Southeast Asian like
Starring role.
main
Animated film?
I'm the protagonist.
No. protagonist, and yet they like kind of like fell short on that.
Uh-huh.
And then, but other people are saying, "Oh, this movie's great. This shit is amazing." I'm like,
Nah.
Yeah,
I saw
bro.
that movie. It's not good.
I
It's
Well,
not
we
good
read
at
that.
all. It's like
gotta watch that movie anyway.
it had potential to be a good movie, but you could tell
How
that
long is it?
about an hour and 40 minutes.
Oh, okay. Well, this is.
But
It's
it does
bearable.
have a heavy influence from Avatar.
Okay.
you can tell.
Each dragon possessing their elemental
You
power.
wouldn't, you wouldn't tell that
Like-
from the
Oh,
from
so
the
you,
trailer. The trailer it was like that.
so you said Southeast Asia. Okay, so China's not Southeast.
Yeah, China's not Southeast
That's
Asia.
not- I thought it was a China about China, but shows
No,
me
no,
how
no.
much I know about that world.
So it's true what they say about Disney and China.
Fails.
No. You remember like what South Park did with Mickey Mouse trying to.
Oh,
like...
it's true.
It's getting worse and worse, dude. I'm just
It's true.
These
like-
companies fear China because they're like, oh shit, we're not gonna get that money.
Yeah, we need to like break in the market.
Millions of people within your country.
I
I think
love-
what 2 countries account for like 60% of the world.
Yeah.
So you can
It's fucking.
you can hold that money.
It's so funny.
Crazy. But yeah. Bad movie, whatever. Disney's just flopping with these fucking animated movies.
With movies based on Asian culture.
The thing is,
Because
they're trying too hard to appeal
Well,
to a
mostly-
specific audience.
Well, I guess Mulan was mostly for a Western audience, but
Yeah, but they catered a lot to that.
the live action movie catered a lot to that and it
Wait,
flopped.
Yeah.
what was the company?
Western audience.
Who did Coco? I think Coco did Disney, right? Or was it
It was
Pixar?
Pixar.
But it's
Pixar.
owned by Disney now.
I think it was Pixar. Let me see. Coco.
Yeah, Coco was done by Pixar, and it was done by Latinos.
Yeah, it was Pixar.
It was really good. Holy shit.
Their artists were Mexican Americans. Their storytellers were Latinos, and their director was Latino.
If
Like,
you're
that's
gonna make a movie based on a country, at least
The
grab.
co-director.
The culture, yeah, the culture.
Try.
I mean,
It's like like white men trying to make an African movie.
They did step on that woman, but
You say that, Josh, but guess what? What's the best Asian movie that they've ever made from Disney was Mulan, and who made all that? White people.
But that was
They did have they did have Asian people in.
No. I'm saying because the main actress was Asian, which was Ming Wen, who's the also the assassin from Mandalorian. And then she's also from Agents of Shield.
Yeah.
But they had actresses, but the people who made the movie were white people.
Yeah.
True. Very true.
But it was Western centric.
But the thing, how are we gonna find Atlanteus from Little Mermaid though? We can't go that far down.
We could.
You guys are ready for the Little Mermaid version?
And I think that's gonna get canceled. I think they just don't want to touch that. Yeah, I don't even mean the controversy. I mean like just the Little Mermaid. Like that's weird. Like, you're already stretching it with the other two.
Technically, the Little Mermaid.
Did they touch Hercules?
Pretty much.
What?
Hercules? Disney?
Yeah.
They didn't do a live action Hercules.
Oh yeah, no.
I mean, a lot of Hercules movie has been done already.
Yeah, it just hasn't been Disney's version.
Not Disney's, right?
Yeah. I was like The Rock. Remember when The Rock did it?
I didn't see that shit.
Imagine he's there like, yo, he's gonna
remember when The Rock played Hercules?
Yes,
right?
I didn't see that.
Bro, he looks so weird with fucking wig on.
The hair, yeah. The hair, yeah.
It looked like a big ass female. Anyway. It's true.
Wow. Okay.
It's true.
Look, guys.
Man, you really need to shut your mouth.
We'll sacrifice Ray ourselves.
We'll play on the fire.
Bro, you have the same length as The Rock in that.
I'm sorry. I forgot to be politically correct. Trans.
Okay, look, he's gonna sacrifice his life. Right? Like, the more he talks, the harder.
The more I sick myself. Okay.
Right, the faster we gotta commit to sacrifice. So.
It's okay. It's okay. I just like being anxious.
Yeah, if you keep talking, you probably have to do it on the podcast.
Yeah, I mean it's almost the end. That's what I said. Anyways, I think we had run out of time. We have 1 minute left on the podcast. Anything you want to say? Guys,
shut up, Ray. That's the last thing I want to say. Okay, shut up, Ray.
Okay, I'm about to shut up right now.
Oh shit.
Ray needs to get Trey. Who wants to know?
Who wants to trade me?
It's about to be 4 members again.
Oh, okay. Fuck you. You're gonna be talking to nobody because how are you not? Unless I give you the key code, or whatever. Yeah,
I could always.
But you're a bad host, bro. You're a bad host.
We're gonna trade you away.
You know what, Josh? You're gonna be the host from now on.
Play X3.
Me just gonna open. I could just like click live stream and then you.
We'll 12. Look, we'll take 12 rookies for Ray. Okay. All right, we'll give it to you.
All right, guys. Seems that we have run out of time for this podcast. Hope you guys to see you again on next Friday at 7 p.m. at the same time. Check us on social media, Gameplayx4 on Instagram as well. You can check them out on the respective social medias. Any shout outs, anything you guys have for your social media?
Political peasants.
Yeah, political peasants. Make sure to check out our next podcast episode that's going to be released this Saturday. We're going to be eventually.
Check out Ray's latest video on how to get rich selling dirt.
Selling dirt. Much. Anyway, before they keep clowning on me, I'm a sign out. All right, guys, peace.
Build your empire.
Yeah.
See you next week.
Peace.